All you.
Okay, well, I just kind of wanted to bring in this because I'm guessing that not a lot of people have seen like an actual built drone fly. I guess I'll just tell you about how, like, what it actually is made of. It's made of a few parts. Mostly the main parts are the motors, which are what spin the propellers, and then the motors themselves are connected to, I don't know if you guys can see it, but like inside it, there's this little square box that is actually, it's called a speed controller. That's actually what drives the motors. And then with a lot of wires, the speed controller is actually, it's connected to what this LCD screen is on. It's the flight controller, which is actually what controls it and allows it to move in the way that it's supposed to. And then basically the flight controller is connected to the remote with the receiver. And then basically...
Did you build that yourself?
Yeah. This is the second one I have. I have a much bigger one. I decided to bring this one because it's just a lot more fun.
Okay.
I like flying this one more. My other one doesn't move quite as fast.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever seen some of the videos, but they do have like racing drone
I've seen the
competitions.
racing ones, yes.
Yep. I don't have, but they usually use FPV goggles, which then they're just goggles that go right on your face that have a screen or that have it's just a camera right at the front of.
Some of them go over 100 miles an hour, I heard. That's insane.
This one doesn't have a camera on it. My other one has an action camera on it. And then basically on the remote, it doesn't move until it's armed. The way it's armed is you take, basically you have this remote or this lever, that's the throttle, that's how fast it makes the propeller spin. And then going left to right on that one will actually make the drone spin. And then this is just forward, back, left, and right. And then to arm it, you just hold it to the side, to the other side. And then, on here, it should have a buzzer.
Do these come in kits?
They can come in kits. My first one came in kit, but then this one I bought all the parts separately. And then basically once it's armed, it'll start beeping. And then,
Oh! Dude, you been drinking?
yeah.
Poor drone.
And then basically I have it was kind of hard for me to set up my first one, but then this one, it did that because there's a setting called self-level, which just basically makes it so that it stops, or that it levels itself out once it starts flying.
Gotcha.
And then like that.
Oh, oh, oh.
This is why they're not allowed to be flown over sport events. I hope it hits somebody.
No! Look at, he's accurate. Fly that back out there. Land that on this pad, and I'll give you a third of a grade extra credit.
Okay.
Dude, oh, get away.
I tried to drive my brother's helicopter.
Like I've had, I think this one about. I've had this one about probably 6 months.
Oh no!
Oh!
That's the wrong orange thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had this one about 6 months. I've had my other one about a year.
Good dick by the second try.
And then I mean, I had to do a lot of.
So close.
Nice try.
Yeah.
Close enough. Wait, how high is it?
Depending depending on what it is, it can go.
Like this one.
This one, I can probably get it to go at least probably 100, 150, 200 foot in the air.
Prove it. Prove it.
Demonstrate this, please.
Like my other one,
Try it like straight up.
like
Oh, I can't see anything.
Oh God! It's gonna land on me. Jesus.
Wow. You just
Oh, it looks like a frog. Oh, it does. It looks like a frog. Hit me, please. Oh, the fun is
That is so cool. Could you put something on there that you could take it up with an egg and release it?
yes.
Drop it on.
They do make things. Like my other one, I have my cameras. I have my camera set up so I can change. Like I can change the angle in the air.
Okay.
There's on where I buy all the stuff, there is actually a thing where it's you could fill it with candy and drop the candy from the air.
Ah, that's awesome. What the heck? That's so cool.
You should have done that.
Hopefully, Rob.
Somebody
If
needs
I-
to do that for a parade.
If I pay you to build one, how much will it cost me?
I mean, I use the same controller for both of them, so I saved a little bit of money there. But my first one probably cost me about 300, I think, building it. This
That's you guys. The first one I looked at was 1,400, and I was just kind of like Mike Klump sells them, and he had a racing one he was talking about. It was about 1,400 for the one I was looking at.
I don't like the ones like I don't know if you've ever seen like the DJI, but they make ones that they're probably at least 800.
Yeah, there's one at Sam's Club that's reasonable, around the 250 range to get started.
I just like this one because if a part breaks on like one that I built, I can buy a part and fix it.
Good
Or
move.
like one that's already built that
That's
I just
awesome.
take out of the box and fly. You may not be able to find a part and once you crash it.
Gotcha.
Like so basically with this one, once like I got it in pieces and I had to put it all together.
That's cool.
Yeah, I watched YouTube videos, looked stuff up, kind of trial and error sometimes.
He's a little tinkerer, and he got us together. That's pretty cool, dude. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Awesome. Well done. Well done. Well done.